Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. Yesterday was another silver, unfortunately. Okay, right off the bat, we see welcome to Muniz ANG base. So we're on a base on presumably an island. The car is home of the Flying Buccaneers. Interesting. Puerto Rico Air National Guard. Well, there you go. I wonder if we can find where that would be. I know that there is an base on the western coast. Yeah, this somewhere around here. I found it once. But I don't know. Let's put one there for now. And see if we see any names that we... Muniz, Angie, right? What else? It's a bunch of English, which is, to be expected. Is it a military base or is it just an airport? I was assuming it was a military base, but it might not be. Caribbean airport facilities, right. So it's an airport in general. Wonder if we can find that. Just like get a little marker from space kind of out here, one of these symbols. Don't know if that might be possible or not. Don't really know how far out you can see airports on these maps. I mean, this is clearly an airport, right? So there is the possibility that that could be it. I feel like I would see an airport if there was one. Except for in San Juan because it's so crowded, it's hard to really spot, probably. Oh, here's Munoz. Did it say Munoz? Maybe I was this is Muniz. Weird. Definitely weird, but fair enough. Muniz. And then this says Munoz. What the hell is going on, man? I think it's the same one. I do. It has to be, We're probably around here. Alright, there you go. We were actually over here. National Guard was where we were. Not bad. 7 points. Okay. Next up, this looks like a Gen 2, right? We got that big blur on the bottom. I'm kind of learning the camera generations, but as of right now, doesn't help too much as I really don't know what it means. So we got signs on the left, but that 75 kilometers per hour. Could this be New Zealand? J30. It almost feels like it. J30, huh? We will have to check. But I do think this definitely could be. It also could be somewhere in Australia. But I'm not too sure about that. It is very low quality camera footage here. Or footage, I guess, just photos. Do you look for the J30? That's the question. Could that mean J and then the number of kilometers on the highway? It could also be, if we see a J29, I know we're screwed. Part of what makes me think it's New Zealand is the bollards, the white with the red. But I still am not sure fully. The sky is interesting. We have a minute 30. I'm just really, really hoping to find a good sign. Something actually useful. If we don't find that, then I don't know what to do. For now, let's go in here and see if I don't know. So there's a 32. Here's a 30. I'm going to put it on there just in case. Just in case. Again, awful pictures here. which makes it very difficult for me to make anything out. Whoa. Koalas. Oh boy. This could just be Australia. They have koalas in... That says Consebon and like Thedro or something. Ooh, we're coming up upon a lot more signs here, so this is good. This should help a ton. And yes, I know we are completely running out of time. 20 seconds, but maybe these can help. Village directory. Thedro. I think this is wrong. I think it's totally wrong. I'm not New Zealand. Yeah, I knew it. At the end I figured out just those signs are not New Zealand signs. It's just nothing actually like made sense at the end. But I also had absolutely no idea where in Australia to put it, which is why I didn't change my guess. Tough. I suck at that area of the world, man. I really, really do. And I need to get better at Australia. It is one of the worst countries to be dropped in next to Russia. Apologies if you're from Australia, but you probably agree. It's just so tough. So we're driving on the left here as well. Interesting signs. Don't know what I think of this yet. A lot of walls around the houses. Almost makes me think of South Africa. Green license plate. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. It feels... Ficard Park Primary School. Well, that just has to be South Africa. It's Dutch there. Yeah. Or I guess Afrikaans would be what you would call it. But again, what city? No idea. Wondering if possibly we could be just in Bloemfontein or Pretoria, one of these. I'll put it here, and we're just gonna lock because why not? Hey, I was right. Very nice. I don't know, felt like it. Okay, this feels very almost Polish, very Lithuania, very, Latvia possibly here. Let's read this sign. Veldres, so the word there ends in ES, makes me think of Latvia and Lithuania language-wise. Trying to think of all the metas that I know. Maybe a Pole meta. Some sort of Latvian poles with nothing on top. Is that a thing? Yeah. Isn't this this hook thing is... Oh, is it Latvian? Oh, I learned it at some point. I think it is. Let's just go into Latvia. Correct. It was Latvia, and we didn't lose too many points at all. All right. Next up. Interesting. The sun will be nowhere useful. Where do we think we are? My first inclination was, well, it's strange. So the first thing in my head that popped up, and it's wrong, was Mexico, just based on feel. But now I'm thinking Bhutan because of the style of house. However, I'm starting to doubt that because none of the license plates are red. So this is very interesting. I could have sworn these flat tops of houses would have been Bhutan, surely. But we seem to be down by... Well, we're in an area with a lot of cows. Oh, there's some red license plates. Alright, we're in a riverbed, right? And it hasn't gotten mountainous yet. Seems that we're probably on the border. This is usually where... Sorry, I got turned around. So we're probably down here where there is a river. Gelefu, let's say. All right, not even close. We were up here where there is a river. It just seemed like there was a bit of a valley, and I usually think of lower level, less mountainous areas, and this one had mountain in the distance. Not we were in the mountains as the border down here, but that was not the case this time. Anyway, not an awful game. It's another one. We've had a bunch of these where you do 4 really good rounds and 1 that just sucked, and 2, unfortunately, it took me forever to get to those signs at the end, and by the time I figured out that I was wrong, I really just didn't know where to place it at all, and that's how I ended up there. I'm sure there were some metas that I just didn't know about. 10th out of a lot. No, not out of a lot, out of a little, because it's early. I'm tired, so it feels like it should be late, but no, it's early. 10th out of 33 is bad. Yeah, not good. Anyway, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, subscribe for daily Geoguessr videos, and leave a comment. Let me know how you did on today's daily. I would hope a little bit better than me on Australia. I just confused myself with the bollard, thinking I knew some sort of New Zealand bollard. I didn't. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.